accordance with what the law says. So our law requires that you must be physically fit. You must sit in for in-person and in-traffic examinations and the likes. But where you haven't received, that's why I raised the issue of complaint. When you haven't received a complaint to doubt the credibility of what they do. For instance, if these matters had even come to our attention, the matters that are reported in the documentary related to the STC driving school or any other driving school, given that there's a regulator of these driving schools, would normally draw the attention of the DVLA and expect that a proper investigation be carried out and possibly feedback shared with us.
Well, Mr. Atuahene, you say that without a complaint, you can't take action. That surprises me because you are the National Road Safety Authority. Are you saying you're not aware that there are Goro boys operating at DVLA? Are you not aware that there are drivers who, by virtue of the fact that they can't even read or write English, could not possibly have completed the computerized theory test, but they are driving? Are you saying that the Road Safety Authority is not aware of these things and is waiting for a complaint before you seek to resolve them?
Yeah, because when you have a license, if you flash your license to be, and on the face of your license, it has a CLC number and it meets the form requirements, it will be very difficult for me to determine that a license is genuine.
Well, without investigating, it will be impossible.
My friend Nana Boate raised on the line that the issues he has personal knowledge of, if such issues were to come to the authorities' attention, I mean, it would be very irresponsible on our part not to act. But without that, you have a number of driving schools registered and licensed by another public institution. So without a complaint or, if you like, an investigative work or what do you call it, a mystery exercise, either by ourselves or jointly with them or other parties, it is very difficult to be able to determine that these are things that happen behind the scene. I was quick to admit that, yes, the whole lexicon of Goro boys, I mean, to refer to all of us, your listeners, I mean, it is not new. And we know how it gained currency within the public service structure. I mean, it's public institutions that provide one service or the other. But I was quick to say that even though that fact is notorious to all of us, within the last 5 to 6 years, some progress have also been made. And even though it is not perfect, I mean, we look forward to these investigative works, complaints, feedback, to be able to perfect the processes for our collective. Well, that's what I sought to communicate.
Okay. So let me simplify it. Mr. Atuahene, is the National Road Safety Authority aware that there are drivers who have not been properly trained and qualified to drive, and therefore, even though they have a driving license, are causing accidents on our roads? Is the authority aware of this?
Yes, there are times in the past where we've had to conduct audits.
Audits of what?
Yes, audit times where we've even worked with the authority before, the license authority in the past.
In the past?
Yes, especially with, at least there was a couple of years ago, especially with the transport operators.
Right.
I mean, and that's how come we found the necessity to introduce a refresher training, so that in order to deal with that problem somehow, those who have found a way to move a vehicle but without the requisite orientation would take opportunity to be refreshed.
So you are saying that you actually worked with DVLA and discovered that there were unqualified drivers with licenses. And to fix that problem, you arranged refresher courses for them.
I'm saying that.
Okay.
You asked a question as to whether we were aware.
Yes, and you are saying you were aware.
Yes, I'm saying that in the past.
In the past, you have been aware of this.
Yes, when you look at the workings and dealing with commercial transport operators,
right,
we found that there were deficits in the knowledge. So please try and understand me that within our operations, beyond the ability to move a vehicle, so you may be able to move a vehicle, but in the safety areas, we found a deficit in their orientation. That's why the law prescribes for a refresher training for such persons.